morning. I hope you had your light breakfast and had a coffee. So we're starting here. Let me introduce our first speaker. So he's Mr. Hidenori,
Yes.
and he'll be talking about smart maps for the UN. So let's welcome him as he talks about this project. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chair, for the introduction. Thank you. And yes, I'll be talking with my colleague, Yui. So Yui, please come to the podium. Okay? Yes. So today I would like to talk about smart maps under the UN Open GIS Initiative. My name is Hidenori Fujimura from National Mapping Agency of Japan, Geospatial Information Authority of Japan, or Kokudo Chirin. I'm contributor of the UN Open GIS Initiative, and today I'm with my colleague in the project, Yui Matsumura. And I would like to talk about the UN Open GIS Initiative first. So this is the background. In the UN operations, GIS people are supporting the operation, of course. The main person who is contributing the geospatial information is, of course, the GIS cell of each mission, like peacekeeping operations. And in addition, there is some supporting organization and inside the UN Secretariat, which is UN Geospatial Information Section and the UN Global Service Center. So this is a basic structure of the geospatial support inside the United Nations. And in addition, we have some opportunity to contribute to the geospatial support, which is UN Open GIS Initiative. This is a partnership initiative to identify and develop an open source GIS bundle that meets the requirement of the UN operations. So if we can participate in this initiative, there is some opportunity to learn about the requirement and provide some contribution to the UN geospatial support. So under the initiative, we are the 7th domain working group for the UN Open GIS Initiative. We are UN Smart Maps Group, and which is established last year in FOSS4G. And our project is to produce and host and optimize the web maps because our background is web maps. And in addition, we would like to add some smart UI so that we can support informed decision inside the United Nations operations and also other applications which uses the similar application. Okay. We have discussed internally and we have decided our vision statement and the mission statement. Our vision is keep web maps open for a better world because we, of course, respect digital platform or proprietary software, but in addition, we would like to keep the web map technology open to public, accessible to anyone so that we can publish our geospatial data without any restriction. So that is our vision. And as a mission, we decided that we are testing new technology for future geospatial operations. The background is that we are actually a small group. About 6 people are active in this Smart Maps group. So we are not ready for providing some operation level services, but we are really happy to test new technologies so that we can provide some information for future geospatial operations. And this is our website. There is some documentation, but you don't have to take note. I have the name card. So if you are interested in our project, please take the name card. So inside our group, we have different activities. Each contributor actually brings their objectives or project, and we share the project information and learn with each other. We have 5 projects which is active. The first one is Mundo, or Model UN Development Operations. We have introduced this in the abstract, but recently we changed the name to Smart Maps Assistant for rebranding. And the number 2 is Web Maps 3, and I renamed it to Smart Maps Bazaar, and I would like to introduce this later in this presentation. The other one is Smart Maps Core, which provides some services to package some softwares, open source software, or maintain some software, And in addition, we have some original software which is called Carites, which is to produce vector tile styles from YAM software. YAM description file. Okay. Then the number 4 is documentation. The number 5 is UNPT portal, which we introduce in the next presentation. And so the basic idea is that if you have some project or objectives, then please contact us, and maybe we can join forces to provide some support to UN geospatial support, geospatial information support. Okay, the first thing in this presentation is Smart Maps Assistant, and I would like to give floor to Yuiseki to introduce this, please.
Thank you for introducing me, Hidenori. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yui Matsumura, but I'm called myself Yuiseki. This is my internet handle name. So my daily work is product manager of the GAZO at Helpfield. But also, individually, I'm contributor of UN Open GIS Domain Working Group 7. Okay, my introduction is that. So, what I want to tell you today is these 2 points. Visualizing UN activities on the maps based on open data can enhance your understanding for UN. And large language models such as OpenAI can be used powerfully in GIS. This is what I want to tell you. So I want to be introduce overview of the Smart Maps Assistant. Objective of the Smart Maps Assistant is to provide software that supports geospatial situation awareness for humanity. Method is I developed an AI assistant that interacts with humanity to understand the geospatial information being requested and build queries for the Overpass API. So capability of Smart Maps Assistant is currently 2 points. Building a map to visualize multiple areas and multiple concerns. And building a map through conversation with AI assistant. So I want to demonstration the Smart Maps Assistant. You can access trident.uiseki.net now. This is live demo, so you can also try it. Okay, this is Trident. Everyone can see this. So let's type something here. First use case is visualizing UN peacekeeping operations. So we can type show Sudan and South Sudan. Okay, let's type. Now I typed my sentence. So Trident respond. I'm generating maps that shows Sudan, South Sudan based on OpenStreetMap data. Please wait a while. So please wait a while. Okay, this is Sudan and South Sudan. So we want to now we want to visualizing UN peacekeeping. So next statement is show military installations. Okay, let's type. Oops. Nations. So maybe I'm typo, but trying to maybe work. It's he said something wrong. Sorry. Okay. I want to copy this text and oh. Okay, show Sudan and South Sudan. Then show military installations. Please wait. Oh, okay, please wait. Yes, succeed. This is military installations on the Sudan, South Sudan. Also, you can zoom into any areas of this map. And this map shows UN flag as UN military installations. So this is just simple map, but you can interact with this map as you want. So now add show hospitals. You can show hospitals to this map. Okay, this red point is hospitals, and yellow point is military installations. So you can realize where is hospital and military installation is so close or not. This is first use case. But Trident is not only you focus on UN. Any use case you can use this. Like visualizing interesting places in Prizren, Kosovo, we are now. So let's type show ITP in Prizren, Kosovo. Yes, this is Prizren and this is ITP. Yeah, so did you want to drink some coffee? Let's type show cafe. Okay, now you can see coffee shops in Prizren. Yeah, so you can now you can imagine how you can use this software. Okay, demo is over. So let's go to next. Technology behind the Smart Maps Assistant I want to talk about. There is 3-layer large language models architecture that has optimized to building smart maps. So first layer is surface layer. I call the first layer as surface layer. Surface layer is LLM that responsible for natural interaction with humanity. Surface input of the surface layer is that history of past interaction with humanity plus new statements by humanity. Then surface layer outputs natural text that responds to the humanity. Surface layer does not respond any map things. Second is inner layer. Inner layer is LLM that analyzes the interaction history between humans and surface layer and output an intermediate language. So input is surface layers and humanity's past interaction history. Then output intermediate language that containing information necessary to generate smart maps. Third is the deep layer. Of course, this layer is most important. Deep layer is LLM that output an overpass API query based on an intermediate language. So input is an intermediate language output by the inner layer. Then output an overpass API query. So non-issue and limitation of the smart maps is because it is based on OpenStreetMap data and overpass API, it has following limitations. You know OpenStreetMap data is not perfect. So you can see something is missing on OpenStreetMap. And OpenStreetMap cannot handle temporary concerns like incident, accident, and disasters. This is their policy of the OpenStreetMap. OpenStreetMap does not handle temporary concerns. And because it is still under development, it has the following limitations. If you keep interacting with it for too long, you will get an error. Or if you specify the exact name of the building or places, the map generation will almost certainly fail. So, future of the smart map assistant I imagine is I want to be able to handle temporary concerns like incident, accident, and I want to be able to save and share the generated maps with a unique URL. Also, I want to visualize statistical geospatial informations. Also, I want to be able to have post-GIS SQL queries written, not just overpass API query. Conclusion of the Smart Maps Assistant. If you are interested in integrating GIS with LLMs and other forms of AI, please talk to me. Let's share ideas. Thank you.
Thank you, Yuseki. Rest of the time, I'd like to introduce the latter half. Sorry. So that was Smart Maps Assistant. And the second thing I would like to introduce in the rest of time is Smart Maps Bazaar. This is about Saba things or infrastructure thing. And this is actually the Saba. So this is Raspberry Pi and hard disk and lithium-ion battery. So this is a small Saba batteries are included. So, and I have set up this Saba for demo only in this room because it's connected to this Wi-Fi. So if you are connected to this Wi-Fi, then if you see these issues, there is an address of this small Saba, and you can test how it works. This can host 3D tiles and vector tiles and point clouds. It's included in this hard disk. And for the rest of the time, I'd like to introduce the background of this Saba technology. So I'd like to convert different data, especially these days we have a lot of big data like point cloud data or city model data. So convert this data into modern formats like PMTiles or other kind of 3D enabled, other formats 3D enabled. And the basic idea is share these data with people in an open hosting environment, not a controlled environment. And we'd like to add some value to the geospatial data by beautiful visualization or rich interactivity or information integration using the modern technology. And our challenge I'd like to address is hosting capacity because, as we said, there is a bigger data, especially in 3D. So the data size and the bandwidth is really big problem, especially when we are trying to experiment with the data we get in the local situation. And I would like to solve this challenge by approaching use of Inter-planetary File System or IPFS, which is useful to distribute the data. And this is a basic idea about the implementation. We provided public gateway, and you can use your IPFS node to host your data. And by this idea, you can host hundreds of gigabytes of data without having to purchase the server infrastructure. So if you can access this demo server, you can see the point cloud data by the local government or city model data by the national government of Japan, which is Plateau. And we also added some cadastral data also from the government ministry. But the basic idea is that we can host this data in this small device. And you can share this data, this kind of data with anyone who can access to these small devices. Okay. And I would like to introduce some active project. Most I would like to recommend is to access the documentation site. And also, after my presentation, my friend Shogo will introduce UNVT portable. And yes, that is covers almost everything about the UN Smart Maps group. Okay, I think it's good time. So thank you very much.